I didn't believe in ghosts before I took the night shift. I still don't. At least, that's what I tell myself. It started when I got hired as a night nurse at a small hospital just outside the city. Nothing special, old building, quiet halls, too quiet actually. My shift was from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., and from the very first night, something felt off. The day staff always left in a hurry, no small talk, no good luck, just gone. One of them, an older nurse, stopped me once before leaving. She looked like she hadn't slept in days. And she said, "Don't answer calls from the 3rd floor after 3 a.m. Then she walked away. I laughed it off. I wish I didn't. The hospital only had 2 active floors at night. The 3rd floor? Closed. Renovation, they said. No patients, no staff, just darkness. My first few nights were normal. Vitals, charts, the occasional patient calling for help, but every night, right around 3:12 a.m., the hospital went silent. Not quiet, silent. No machines beeping, no footsteps, nothing. It felt like the building itself was holding its breath. Then I heard it, a phone ringing, not from my station, from upstairs, the 3rd floor. I froze, because that floor wasn't supposed to have power, and yet the phone kept ringing, slow, echoing, like it was calling just for me. I told myself it was nothing, old wiring, electrical glitch, so I ignored it. But the next night, it happened again. 3:12 a.m. Silence, then ringing. This time, it didn't stop. It just kept going. Over and over, like whoever was calling wasn't going to give up. I finally picked up my radio and called security. No response. I tried again. Static. Just static. That's when I heard something else. Footsteps. Above me. Slow. Dragging. Like someone was walking, but struggling to. I shouldn't have gone up there. I know that now. But curiosity, or maybe something else, made me move. The stairwell to the 3rd floor was dark. The lights flickered when I pushed the door open, and the air changed. It felt colder, heavier, like stepping into a place that didn't want me there. The hallway was empty, old equipment covered in sheets, doors slightly open, and at the far end, a nurse's station, with a phone, ringing. I walked toward it, slowly, every step echoing louder than it should. The ringing got sharper, more aggressive, like it knew I was getting closer. When I reached the desk, the phone stopped, just like that. Silence again. I stared at it for a few seconds, then it rang, right in front of me. I don't know why, but I picked it up, and I wish I didn't. At first, nothing, just breathing, slow, wet, too close to the speaker. Then a voice, barely a whisper. It said, "Help me." I felt my stomach drop. I asked who it was. No answer, just breathing again. Then, "You left me." I hung up immediately. I told myself it was a prank, someone messing with the lines. But as I turned to leave, I noticed something. One of the patient room doors was open, wider than before. I was sure it had been closed. I would have noticed. I walked toward it, every instinct telling me to leave. But I didn't. Inside the room, there was a bed. Old. Rusted. Something on it. A figure, covered by a sheet. I stopped at the doorway, heart pounding, because I knew that room was supposed to be empty. Then the sheet moved, just slightly, like something underneath was breathing. I ran. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. I got down to the 2nd floor and locked myself in the nurse's station. The rest of the night, nothing. No sounds, no calls, like it never happened. The next morning I asked about the 3rd floor. No one wanted to talk, until one doctor finally said, there was a patient up there, years ago. He told me the story quietly, like he didn't want the walls to hear. A woman, admitted late at night, severe condition. She kept calling for help over and over, but the staff were overwhelmed. They ignored her calls, just for a while. By the time they checked on her, it was too late. She had died, alone, still reaching for the phone. After that, things started happening. Phones ringing, doors opening, voices at night, so they shut the floor down permanently. I didn't go back up there, not after that, but the calls didn't stop, every night. 3:12 a.m., the phone at my station started ringing. I tried ignoring it, but one night, I picked up again, and the voice came back, stronger this time, clearer. It said, "Why didn't you help me?" I told them I wasn't there, that it wasn't me. There was a long pause. Then the voice said, "You are now." That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Not upstairs, not far away, right behind me. I turned slowly, and the hallway wasn't empty anymore. Something was standing there. And that's when I realized it was never calling from the 3rd floor. It was calling to bring someone up. I quit the next day, but sometimes, at exactly 3:12 a.m., my phone still rings, and I don't answer, because I know if I do, it won't be a voice this time. It'll be right behind me.